A while ago, I noticed something strange in my sketchbooks. Some pages had developed these ugly yellow stains. Most of the stains seemed to happen around areas colored with black alcohol markers. The problem was, I use a lot of different marker brands, so I had no idea which marker was responsible. Today, we're going to find out. For this experiment, I tested black markers from several popular brands and left the samples to age. And now, it's finally time to see which markers stayed clean and which ones left yellow stains behind. And one of the results genuinely surprised me. This video will have two parts. The first part was recorded several months ago, and the second part just recently. I have the sketchbook from Ohuhu. Typically, I do some studies here or some scribbles. And this is what I've noticed. So, this fire study required dark background and I used black marker. But then, some time ago, I opened this page and I saw yellow stains on this page, next to the fire study page. So, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are clearly these yellow stains. They are coming from this black marker. Unfortunately, I do not remember which marker I used, and I have quite a few. These are all of the black markers that I have at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I prepared this page and I'm going to swatch all of the markers that I have, the black ones, and then I will wait. After a couple of months, I will check it again and I should be able to see which marker caused the yellow stains. Maybe there are more than one. We'll see. Okay. So I'm going to swatch two Copics. They're regular black color and special black. Then I'm also going to swatch Winsor Newton XB. I think it's extra black, or I'm not sure. I also will test touch markers from Shinhan. And I have a few Ohuhu markers. Of course, I can assume Ohuhu is using the same ink in all of their markers, but I have this marker, which is quite old. I think I bought it like around 3 or 4 years ago. Then I have this one with soft chisel nib from a newer collection, so I'm gonna test this one. And I also have this Ohuhu Kaala marker, and honestly, I have no clue if it is the same ink that they're using, so I'm gonna test them all. And I also have Arrtx Oros. Okay, good. It's good to check. My goal is to put several layers so that we can see results, hopefully sooner. If you have never seen this issue before, here is why it matters. Over time, some marker inks can create yellow spots around the color areas, staining other pages. And if you're working in sketchbooks, journals, or just storing artwork long-term, those stains can transfer visually to nearby pages and ruin finished artworks. Most marker reviews on YouTube focus on blending, brush tips, refillability, and color selection. And almost nobody talks about what happens months later. I recorded this part of the video in February, and a few days later I bought some Ohuhu markers, including their black marker. So I added an Ohuhu swatch as well, but I was just too lazy and I didn't film that part. So this is what I've got. Now I just need a bit of patience. And then I also decided to use another paper brand to see if paper plays any role. So I used Smooth Bristol paper, which is actually my favorite paper for alcohol markers. And so I created identical swatches that I just did in Ohuhu marker pad. And of course, I used the same marker brands. So, and then I stored the sheets away for several months. And today, it's finally time for the big reveal. And let's start with the Ohuhu double-sided sketchbook. So let's see how the sample is doing after several months. So far so good, and as you can see, none of the more expensive markers have developed any yellow staining. Let me show it a bit closer. I'm going to hide the other part of the page, just for now, but no stains. Next, let's see Olu. It is also on the higher end of the price spectrum, so let's see how it holds up. Olu's swatch was on a different page, and here is the swatch, and here is the other side of the page. And apart from a few dark spots, which is completely my fault because I closed the notebook before the ink had, fully dried, so the paper actually looks clean. No yellow stains. And now let's talk about the one brand I know many people are very curious about, including myself, and that's Ohuhu. If you have ever watched alcohol marker videos over the last few years, you have probably heard people compare Ohuhu to much more expensive professional markers and marker brands like Copic, so let's see how Ohuhu is doing. And also Arrtx. Arrtx has amazing pastel colors and also a big variety of colors. But I would say there is definitely less hype around Arrtx markers compared to Ohuhu. So, big reveal. So, both brands, Ohuhu and Arrtx, have developed yellow stains. So that you could see it better, let me do it like this. Arrtx, so this is the side for Copic, Winsor Newton, and Touch. This is Arrtx. This is Ohuhu Kaala, no staining. And these are also Ohuhu, old marker with old ink, and the new marker with soft chisel nibs. So it's very surprising actually that Kaala marker didn't develop any staining, while both like Honolulu Old Connection, as I said, and the new soft chisel nibs markers did stain the paper. Honestly, this was one of the most surprising results for me in this exercise, because I genuinely thought that Ohuhu would do great. And I truly believe Ohuhu makes great hobby-grade markers, for a really fair price. As for Arrtx, oh well, Arrtx. I absolutely adore their pastel colors. But, well, it failed the test. And this is the set that I have from Arrtx. Absolutely beautiful pastel colors. I really think that out of cheaper markers and marker brands, they really do probably the best pastel set and pastel colors. So I'm a bit sad about Arrtx. And now let's check the Bristol paper samples. Maybe the results will be different here. Maybe it's the paper's fault. I did read somewhere on Reddit that potentially some chemicals in some of the paper that is not suitable for alcohol markers, so they those chemicals can be the reason of yellow staining. So let's see. So this is Bristol paper, as I said, this paper works really well with alcohol markers, so it's already tested and proven by many artists. So let's see. I'm not going to keep you in the dark for long. Oh boy, I already see some stains on the other side. So this is the other side. So these are the swatches. Then potentially this side should have the strongest yellow stains, and I already see them here. I already see them here too, and this one here. So okay. I hope you can see it. And well, there is some pretty sad news here for Ohuhu and Arrtx. The results are identical. So the same brands, they stayed cleared in the first test with the Ohuhu paper. also did really well here on Bristol paper. And the same brands, which is Ohuhu and Arrtx, these guys here, they developed really noticeable yellow stains. Again, I have to admit, Ohuhu result really surprised me. It's exactly, I hope you can see it. So these two are Ohuhu Honolulu and Soft Chisel, and this one is Arrtx. As I said, Ohuhu really surprised me, and not because I expected them to outperform every other marker, but because they are so wildly recommended by artists and by influencers. And I have watched countless reviews, like comparisons and marker recommendations over the last several years, and I honestly can't remember anyone mentioning yellow stains as a potential issue. And to be fair, I did an Ohuhu review myself several months ago, but now I'm sharing my findings with you like very transparently. As soon as I discovered yellow spots, I decided to record this video and do a proper testing over the 4-month period. But what's really interesting is that Kaala markers seem to have a different type of ink. I have always had impressions that Kaala was kind of the overlooked little sister of the Honolulu series, because Honolulu markers get all of the attention and all of the recommendations and all of those massive color sets that people love collecting and craving. But after seeing these results, I really have to give Kaala some credit, really well deserved. Because in this test, it actually overperformed its more popular sibling, Honolulu markers. And so, what's my biggest takeaway from this test? A marker can look fantastic on day one and still create problems months later with yellow staining. And because most reviews never revisit their artworks after, it's been stored and showed, issues like yellow stains often go unnoticed. And I want to be very clear. So I'm not saying Ohuhu or Arrtx are bad markers. Absolutely not. In fact, I think both brands offer great value for the price, and I really enjoy using products from both of the brands, and I will continue using them. I still have quite a few Ohuhu markers. I think I have around 200 markers from Ohuhu, and I have a big set of Arrtx markers. But what this test shows is that some products have limitations, and yellow staining appears to be one of them, and we should be aware of them, so that we do not lose our favorite artworks. And so if you're creating your artworks that you want to preserve for years, it might be worth taking some precautions. For example, you could store finished pieces separately, or you can place a protective sheet in between your artworks to prevent any potential transfer, of stains. And honestly, I think this is also useful feedback for the brands themselves, about the yellow stains. As an art community, we can share our experiences and let manufacturers know that, it matters to us. And it would be interesting to hear whether they have Ohuhu and Arrtx, if they have any plans to address this issue with future ink formulations, or I don't know, at least, acknowledge that. So maybe my question to you, have you seen similar yellow stains? What were the brands that developed those stains? And did you ever had it with more expensive brands, for example, Touch or Copic or Winsor Newton, or maybe the new Ohuhu markers? So, and if there are any other brands you would like me to test in the future, so leave the names in the comments, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!